from G20. You know, it's great. He goes, let's see. Okay, let's watch this. What is this?
By the way, I very much worry about this guy's biceps. His biceps are big as my calves. Look at this. There's a man. I hope we're on the same side.
He's Russian.
I don't care who he is. He's got some real biceps. We call them guns.
And this is good for training.
Bro, that is a certified HasanAbi moment. It don't matter what your background is, what your political affiliations are. It don't fucking matter, dude. You got biceps. I'm gonna squeeze them. I'm gonna tell you, you're looking tight. You're looking good. You're looking thick. I respect it. You've been putting time in the gym. I know what that's about. Okay? I respect that. That is, I like that. That's a very real moment. I hate that. I hate when people deny how hard it is for a lot of people to just put a lot of work on their bodies, hit the gym all day, every day. You know, that shit's not easy. Not. I like that. That dude just got automatic U.S. citizenship. He's Russian, bro. He's already a U.S. citizen. That's what Trump did to win the election against Hillary Clinton. I saw my 93-year-old grandma the other week. She said the same thing to me. Still thinking about Hasan and that button-down denim shirt to this day. Have a great day, Hasan. What is that? I don't even know what that is. How's your back doing? My back's great, actually. I deadlifted yesterday morning, and I haven't hit the straight bar deadlifts in a long time. I was doing the trap box or whatever it's called. And we did like stop and go, regular deadlifts, not sumo. We did stop and go, like straight up, all the way down, stop, pull up, all the way down, stop, pull up. It's just difficult. Find them? On there? Okay. Anyway, I don't even think she's here. I'm just hearing neighbors or something. That was weird. But yeah, it is so much more difficult when you don't rely on, the bounce, like the little bit of bounce that you get. I'm not dropping them, but like, I'm not dropping them, obviously, when I'm deadlifting, but that bounce, that even if it's a little bit of a bounce, is a huge, huge help. So when you do like the stop and go deadlifts, it's just like the big burden. 22 LA County Sheriff's recruits struck by wrong way SUV driver during training run on Whittier. Yeah, I saw that. We'll talk about that too. What was the fix for your back? Wasn't it something with your upper back that helped with your lower back? It's everything. I've had issues with my lower back. I've had issues with my upper back. Issues with my upper back come from the fact that I had scapular muscles that were underdeveloped as a consequence of never really working and having like a hypertrophy on my traps, which then pulled my shoulders up like this, right? And this is something that a lot of people that have that spend a lot of time on the computer have. It's called gamer neck too. So I had to do a lot of like wall angels, a lot of originally in the recovery stage, I had to do a lot of wall angels while simultaneously like rolling out my back to like open it up a little bit, and then strengthen my core, strengthen my scap. And there's a lot of great exercises for that out there. There's different kinds of push-ups that you can do like what is it, like a chaturanga push-up or whatever it's called. I forget what it is, but it's like, I don't know. I just do it. I just do exercises. No, I didn't say I did not say atrophy. I said hypertrophy. The fucking yoga push-ups. Those are really good. You can also use a roller. Those are really good for your upper back. For my lower back, a lot of my problems for my lower back actually, and this is usually the same for a lot of people. It's not just me. I'm not alone in this. If you experience issues, no matter where you experience issues in your body, it is most likely not the actual fucking pain center that is the problem. Okay? People think, oh man, my lower back hurts, right? And then you think, oh, it's because my lower back is bad or something. No, that's not the problem. Your body is balanced like this always, okay? There are forces that are pulling from this side and forces that are pulling from this side. Every muscle group works the same way, okay? Which means if you have pain in your lower back, that means you have an issue in your legs like 90% of the fucking time, okay? So my lower back pain, and I went to physical therapy for this, my lower back pain was caused from yet another sitting syndrome, which is fucking annoying, but or your abs as well. My lower back pain was caused by my hip flexors being super tight. Why are they super tight? Because I sit all day like this. When you sit like this, your legs are like this all day, and this is your hip flexor, okay? They're incredibly tight. So when you have to, when you're doing any sort of move sets where you actually elongate your hip flexors, they're very weak. They're not used to it. So it would have a tendency to overload my lower back, and that's how I injured it. That's why I was injury prone in my lower back, which is something I had to fix as well. Yes, the anterior pelvic tilt. Now, this kind of stuff is pretty basic. I mean, people will say it's bro science because of the way I'm describing it, but it's like basic kinesiology. You would learn this in college if you took courses on it. I never did. I just, love working out. But it's definitely not bro science. Like, this is just basic human anatomy. It's one of the things that I also despise about American medical culture, I guess, American pharma culture, where people want to just like do pain avoidance rather than solving the issues. It's something that I talk about regularly. If you've been following me for a while, you know this already. It's like one of the things. It's one of the things I complain about regularly, and I was able to, in my old ass age at 31, despite the fact that I fucking sit in front of a computer for 8 hours, 10 hours a day, which is really bad for me. I was able to fix all my upper back and lower back issues. This is stuff that you will learn at physical therapy as well, if you've ever had to do physical therapy. My feet are flat as hell. Yeah, then you need to get better soles. Like, it's actually truly remarkable how tiny differences and like tiny ass issues can lead to gigantic problems. Like that can, if you have like flat ass feet, your knees can get busted like easier. You're putting a lot of pressure on your knees, It's just, it really is remarkable. The human body is crazy. Straight up. Posture is super important. Minor differences in your posture from the way you stand can lead to gigantic problems down the line. How do you fix the hip flexor issue? Well, the recovery side is first and foremost. If you're on the recovery stage, you have to do a lot of hanging raises. I mean, hanging, you just got to hang a lot. I don't know how to fucking say it. Like a dead leg hang, where you basically you have to stretch your lower back, not leg raises. No, you have to do a dead hang. And what you're doing in that situation is basically stretching your fucking QL, and as best as possible. And you do that by You do that by holding on and just like forcing your legs down into the ground. Like your legs can be stable on the ground. It doesn't have to be in the air. And then after that, after you do a bunch of that, after you get a little bit of rolling going, roll with like a lacrosse ball all up and down your spine, slowly but surely, to find like where the painful area is. Roll that painful area in, and then you need to do some exercises. And when I say your spine, I mean like the sides of your spine, obviously, not directly on your spine. That would be awful and dangerous. Seems like too much work. I'm going to keep complaining.